Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. We're in Project Doncliffe right now, a crossover between my two companies, my interior design firm, Miriam Manzo Interiors, and my staging company, The Staging Crew. This is a home that we renovated and then staged for sale. I'd like to show you some of my favorite parts. We're in the center hall right now. What I've done here is I brought in a French antique center hall table and then brought in some contemporary accessories to modernize the space. We're in the home office. I find one of the biggest mistakes people make is overcrowding a space. So you can see here, my shelves are purposely kept very light. Furniture is light and doesn't overwhelm the space. This is especially important when you're staging for sale. You want people to see the architecture, especially in this home, of the space without getting lost in all the stuff. So if you follow me on Instagram at either of my companies, you'll know I'm a huge fan of marble counters. In this house, these counters are 20 years old, and you can see nothing wrong with marble. Also, anybody who follows me will know that appliances never make it onto my counters. I prefer to keep it about things that are beautiful, and then the functional things are hidden behind doors. So a lot of people love the idea of having a family room that's open to the kitchen. And then the biggest mistake they make is that they have you walking into a back of a couch. I prefer to have couches facing each other or a TV, but in this case that wouldn't work. And then to have chairs flanking the fireplace as a spot to sit and have a glass of wine at the end of the day or a one-on-one intimate conversation. Keeps the room more open and doesn't defeat the purpose of having this joined space. One of the biggest questions I get asked is how to style a coffee table. My suggestion, keep it simple. Books are your best friend, and look for accessories that are unique, that speak to you. If you're having a hard time finding them, you can always check our new shop page, mycuratedinterior.com, where I am curating a collection of vintage pieces, one-of-a-kinds, and interesting pieces of accessories to really elevate your coffee table styling. We're in the principal bedroom. One of the main things I like to say to people is when you have beautiful architecture, there's very little you have to do to enhance a room. And this room had beautiful architecture. We basically left it the way it was, with the exception of taking again away some of the furniture that was big and heavy, even though it's a large room. And I replaced the chandelier. Chandeliers, lighting in general, is one of the most important changes you can make to a space to elevate it. What they had, well, beautiful, was much too small and too traditional for the room. We kept the bedding simple, and we brought in this beautiful chess table. So we make the room so that people feel like it's a room that can be lived in rather than a room that is just used for sleeping. And I think we've accomplished that here. I do want to remind you, we are doing a giveaway. Once we hit 250 subscribers, we are giving away a beautiful Louis Vuitton candle. So if you haven't yet subscribed, please do, and don't forget to like and comment. One of the things I want to point out, and this room is a great way to show this, the bed is extremely traditional, but you can see I brought in some extremely contemporary nightstands and lamp and mixed it with the traditional. And you can see that again here in this little vanity area I've created. An uber traditional French style painted cane back chair mixed with a contemporary console table, and then this truly contemporary round mirror. And the whole thing flows beautifully. So it's a great trick to updating traditional furniture. Don't be afraid to mix styles. The main bath here here at Project Doncliffe, besides being incredibly outdated, had a weird configuration. There was a bathtub with a shower built into it, and then the toilet was on this wall, and there was kind of all this space that was really being wasted. So what we did is we converted the bathtub into a stand-alone shower and then brought in this beautiful freestanding tub. We put marble on the floors and on the shower floor, and to save some money, we filled in with a brick lay subway tile, which is a great trick to still get you that luxe look while keeping the costs down. And then I want to point out this fantastic vanity from Vanity Sense. Great way to get a beautiful piece. We're in the guest bedroom. There's a few things that really elevate this room. Traditionally, when I'm doing a house for sale, I like the walls to be a very neutral, almost white palette. This room I've decided to go dark so that the furniture can really pop. That's one way to make your room feel luxurious. There's also a couple of elements that I like to bring into a room to, again, elevate it from the everyday. One of them is a cowhide. Love them in a space, traditional, contemporary, it doesn't matter. Also these Mongolian fur stools that we make. Any room can handle them, and they just make a room pop. The bedding, again, we've kept simple, and I'm always on the lookout to create custom pillows that are different, luxurious fabrics, always down-filled. There's just nothing that compares to a down-filled pillow. And then everything else is kept very simple. So thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoyed today's tour. Don't forget to come back and see what we're up to next.